Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. I am Brenda. If you are new, welcome. We are gonna do something I should have done at Christmas. It's one of those things where I had all of this stuff planned and yeah, it didn't necessarily work out. We're past Christmas, we're in the new year, but we're still gonna do it. It is okay to do Christmas candy after Christmas. I heard that the other day, so I thought I would use it. It's not really candy. It's a new recipe actually, and it is for smoked Cheez-its. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more into it because I've got some corn Chex cereal, and I've got some pretzels and some peanuts and things, and I'm gonna kind of add to it a little bit. But think about the Chex Party Mix that you do. It's gonna kind of be along those lines. Now, I also want to do a recipe with the corn Chex and pretzels and peanuts and M&Ms and all of that. And the name is atrocious, but it's Christmas white trash candy. You use, and I don't see them right now, but you use white chocolate chips to kind of bind everything together so it's that salty sweet. So that may be another video because I don't have, it's already 2 o'clock. So I don't have a whole lot of time today, and I'm really not sure how long this is going to smoke, but we're going to get this part together, and then we may do the other candy later, and that is okay too. But let's smoke some Cheez-Its. Alright, now our recipe is really, really simple. It is a 12.4 ounce bag of Cheez-It crackers. Well, I have 14 ounces. Half a cup of olive oil, a quarter cup of Worcestershire sauce, and a quarter cup of Traeger prime rib rub. And I could not find that, but I found, I found Kinder's prime steak with black garlic and truffle. It tastes wonderful. So we're going to use that. Let's see. We fill our hopper, blah, blah, blah. That's all going to be Clarence. He's going to help us out with that part of it. 200 to 225. Add the oil, Worcestershire sauce, and prime rib rub to a bowl. Mix that together, and then we're going to pour it over our mixture. So I will put the original recipe down below. If y'all want to go and just see the recipe, look below under the title, hit more, and it should pop up. I am probably going to add a little bit to this, and I may adjust our seasonings. So we have a full pan, and speaking of full pans, let me show you what I got. Now, this is not sponsored in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I just love these. I have been looking at these for a while now, and I've just finally pulled the trigger on it. But have you ever seen the fancy pans? FANCYPANZ. Fancy pans. Neat as everything. I got a 9x13 and an 8x8. And let me see if I can show you while I'm standing up. It has a latch, so you put a full pan in. Hang on just a second. Let me bring you down a little bit. So you put a full pan in, and you take it. So that's all together. So your ingredients are in there. So when you're ready to serve, easiest thing ever, you just pop the top off. And there you go. Same thing with the 8x8. They have inserts that go into this. I am looking right now at a, I will mess up the, how you say it, but the charcuterie board. They have an insert that you can do for that. They have a deviled egg insert. So I'm kind of excited about that. So fancy pans. Again, not sponsored. I just think they're neat. We, as you know, we're always cooking and taking, and this is just going to make it a whole lot easier. So we're not going to smoke in those. Those are plastic. You bake and everything in your full pan and then take it and put it into the fancy pans for travel. But we're going to use our full pan today. And we are going to get started mixing our stuff together. Now, I've been working on my kitchen and it's better than what it was the last time you seen it. I do have a few things still left in my sink, but my dishwasher is full and ready to turn on. Clarence just has the cow water on right now, so I don't have really any water pressure to wash dishes. So we are going to just hang tight on that, and we'll turn it on a little later. But I'm going to take you over to the stove, and we're going to mix it over here. And then he is actually feeding right now, so he's going to come back and get our smoker started for us. So let's get to mixing. All right, let's see what we've got. That is a pretty good bit right there. That takes up a lot of that 9 by 13 pan. So I'm not going to add a whole lot to this. And we may just do some pretzels and some peanuts to this. So let me grab. These are the pretzels that I used on the pretzel Rolo turtles. So we have some of those. So I'm just going to add a few of those in here. I don't want to overfill it or anything, but just a layer of pretzels kind of on top. And I have some peanuts. I'm going to put some of those in. See if I can get in them. We have not even opened these yet. Okay, I was trying to keep Clarence out of them until I made this. And then he's welcome to have as many as he wants. Alright. We're going to call that good. We're going to mix it around and see what it looks like. What else? I have the Chex cereal. Let's mix this up and see what it looks like. It may have to get in here with our hands, but let's just see if we can kind of get it judged around and see what it looks like. Whoop, there went a pretzel. The dogs will enjoy that. Okay. I think this is actually going to be plenty. It's kind of loud mixing it up. Hello. Grayson is here with me today. So, let's see. I think we're going to call it good here. So, let's get to mixing our other ingredients that we're going to pour over this. So, our olive oil, our Worcestershire sauce, and our steak rub. So, let me grab that. All right, I may mess up, but since I added the extra, and they're going to soak everything in as well, I'm going to add, it calls for a half a cup of olive oil. So I'm going to add a little bit extra. Now this is so this would be a half of a cup plus a quarter. So that's 3 1/4 of olive oil. 3/4. I'm also going to add, instead of a 1/4 cup of seasoning, I'm going to add a half a cup. Now, as I said, the recipe exactly to the T will be down below. I added stuff, so we're going to see how it tastes. It may be a flop, but I want to make sure, I'm trying to get the thing out of the Worcestershire sauce. I just want to make sure everything is covered. So we're also going to add a half a cup of the Worcestershire sauce. Now, if I get to pouring and I think that's too much liquid, we just will put everything. Let me grab a fork so I can stir it up. Let me put my top back on before I knock anything over. That's, that's always fun. Now we want to whisk really well to get that olive oil incorporated, and then we're going to pour. Well, it tastes very good. So I don't think we're gonna mess up too bad. All right, I had a thought. In this pan, I don't have a whole lot of room, so I got my great big bowl out, and we're gonna dump all of this into this pan. Oh, much better, much better. So we're going to mix everything in this great big bowl. See, I have lots of room to shake it around, toss it around, and all of that good stuff. And then we're going to put it on the smoker. But let me call Clarence, because like I said, he was feeding, and I think he's finished. So I'm going to see if he's going to be able to come back to the house and start the smoker for us. Okay, Clarence is going to be able to come back and get the smoker ready. So let me reposition you so we can stir this all up together, and you can kind of see the process. All right, Clarence is cleaning the smoker, so I think we can go ahead and get started on our end. So we just want this well incorporated, stirred together really well, and then we're going to pour. Okay, now, I'm going to take the easy way out. I'm going to put the lid on and shake. Oh, all right. We have stuff on the lid, so, ooh, yummy. All right, let's get all the goodie off. And we actually could probably add just a little bit more pretzels. All right, let's grab that lid one more time. All right. You just want everything well coated. Now this is going to cook 90 minutes on the smoker, and every 30 minutes we're just going to stir it. All right. Yay. All right. Everything looks great. There may be a little extra olive oil in here, but I think it's going to be fine. Dump it into our pan. Okay. Okay, so there was no leftover olive oil or anything in the pan, which was great. That means everything was soaked in onto the crackers and pretzels and everything. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Now to store this, gallon Ziploc bag. That's all. We're gonna smoke this. Once it's cooled, we're gonna throw it into a gallon Ziploc bag, and we will have a tasty treat for a little bit. But that's all you do. So let's throw it on the smoker. Okay, here we are. First stir. I hope I can stir around in this pan because it is full. They smell wonderful. I think I'm going to wind up dumping more than I'm... Alright, that's what they look like. Let me stir and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, I've got it all stirred around. They taste good. They need to dry out some more. Let me see if I can get right there in that middle. FedEx is leaving. That's the beeping you probably hear. Got a package. Woo, they're a little spicy. All right, another 30 minutes. All right, y'all, here it is. I changed pans that last 30 minutes trying to dry it out a little more, but this is it. I hope y'all can see the spices on this. It's a little spicy. It's a little salty. Depends on what, what rub you use. But that's it. It's good. It is, let me see if I can find. It's crunchy. So it's great. Perfect. Just what we wanted. This will be a great snack. So I appreciate each and every one of you coming along with us on this. This is something new that we've done. We've got some more Christmas little candies that we're going to do, even though we're into January. So until next time, I'll see you later.